When did you get these printed up?
I think there's a Japanese supplier around the back, but
that was a quick job.
Just coming back to Norbert, we don't often call him Norbert, Papa Schlumpf, or Papa Smurf. I mean, the only thing, he's got the blue hands now with the white beard and the white hair. That's what he's commonly known as.
And he spends a lot of time actually with Seb at the races, doesn't he? He's Sebastian's companion as he travels the world.
Well, I think you know, Sebastian comes from a very nice family, and I think you know, the background that he's come from, the grounding that he's had, has made him the person that he is. And you know, he's just not only is he a phenomenal driver, but he's a very, very nice young man.
Christian, as life goes on, we see much more importance to the family, the way kids are brought up, and the respect, and you know, trying to make sure that they do right for themselves, their family, and then, of course, their own self in their sporting capacity. He's a shining example at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. He sits in the background, and you know, they talk about what races that you know, he's going to go to, and you know, he's there to support, but he's very much in the background and wants to see, you know, his son do the very best he can. He's very proud, as he should be.
Well, Christian, I think they're getting ready for the money shot, so I think you need to go and join.
I haven't seen him yet, so I saw him on the podium, but he can't be far away now. So.
Well, he can't escape all the attention. We've just relived his 2011 season. How would you sum up how things have gone for you up until this point? Was there ever any nerves or any fear that this wasn't going to turn out the way you wanted?
There's always been a few nerves, but he's just been phenomenal this year, and he's operated at a level that has just been magnificent, and I think he thoroughly deserves all the plaudits that he's going to get as a double world champion.
Okay, and I think at this point, as he arrives, we better let you go and have a photograph. Isn't it lovely just to stand here and watch these pictures? Sebastian going around and congratulating each and every one of his team members. Not run out of energy yet, despite the fact that all he's done since he won this Grand Prix is talk to the media. And what a great team they are, David. Red Bull, the team that you joined right in their infancy. And they must be well used to this by now. They're almost on a weekly basis. They've either got a podium, a win, or a World Championship to celebrate now.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone for one moment takes for granted how difficult it is to win in Formula One and how special these moments are that they're living. And as you can see, the world's media there looking for that special shot. They, as Jensen I think very eloquently said, thoroughly deserve this World Championship. They've had for the best part of the season the fastest car, and this man has been faultless in his driving. So they're going to enjoy this moment. This will be a shot that will be in his sideboard when he's long retired from Formula One, his second World Championship. How many more is he going to win in this journey?
He's one of these rare drivers as well, lady, that's able to reminisce and reflect and give us emotion after big things have happened. Quite often, as Jensen said, you're always looking to the future, but as he sits here as this year's World Champion, he's reflecting on the way the season's gone so far.
He wants to be very much part of everything that's going on. Look, he's causing chaos, he's spraying champagne all over the place, as indeed you would expect him to do so, but he gives everything. He's just come back from spending the last 2 hours in front of the media. I mean, he has been exemplary. I can't find the words to say how impressed I am with him.
Okay, well, he's lost somewhere in a sea of cameras, but again, the grandstand who've stayed behind, they've remained here for an hour and a half after the race to enjoy these celebrations. They are getting an absolute feast tonight. They've already seen Jensen Button. He's been up there. He's shown them the trophy that he got for winning this race. And now Sebastian Vettel is up there as well. And Martin, these are memories that will live a very, very long time in Sebastian's memory.
Yeah, and you know what? He's one of the nicest people in the entire paddock, let alone just amongst the drivers. And I really respected him in the unilateral press conference where he was thanking his trainer, Tommy, you know, saying he helped me keep my feet on the ground, because one thing this this young man has done through all of this glory and, you know, huge amounts of money coming his way now and success and recognition, is he's just remained very grounded. And thanks to this man walking past me now, Norbert, his dad, he's clearly been brought up very nicely, and he continues to be a good person as well as a great racing driver.
And all of that, having his feet on the ground, having a strong team around him, having good role models, having his friends at races, it allows him to be himself and enjoy these moments. That's the nicest thing, to see that he's enjoying this.
He will be the craziest, maddest person in that karaoke. He just doesn't know when to stop. He absolutely gets on with it. He's there, he's happy, he'll make sure all his pals. He's a very caring boy. He's always looking to see if there's a problem and if there's anything that he can do to make things easier for himself, the team, his family, the whole thing. As I said to you already, I've run out of superlatives. The guy is a top-class human being.
And at this point, we have to give huge congratulations to Matt Bryant, our cameraman, who's managing, despite holding a huge and heavy camera, to scale that fence, get over there and see what's happening, because it looks like Sebastian has made his way onto the track to go and speak to all of the fans and give them a wave. And there he is, dropping down onto the start-finish straight, where the race started for him in quite controversial circumstances today. All he needed was one more point this year. He managed to get an awful lot more than that. He picked up a podium, and now, despite the madness going on around him, he gets the chance to say thank you to the Japanese fans, who have to be among the most passionate in the world. It's typically Red Bull, David. This even beats you being thrown in the pool in Monaco, I think.
Well, I think they're standing on top of Ferrari pack-up boxes, so standing on the
Very glad there's no pool here, let me tell you that.
But I think a lot of countries could lay claim to having the best fans in the world, I'm sure. But that's dedication, these Japanese fans. Here we are, 6:15 local time, still there. This is not something that's been scripted, of course. They don't know whether the drivers are going to come out. We had Jensen earlier waving to the crowd, and now we've got the two-time world champion doing the same.
And the nice thing about this, Martin, is that in the past, we've disappeared off, and perhaps at the following race we've told people, oh yeah, it was great celebrations after the Grand Prix. The F1 Forum now gives people right across the UK the chance to see this.
Well, I hope they're enjoying it as much as I am. I love soaking up this atmosphere, because it's a very special opportunity, and there's just so much genuine happiness and emotion going on. And, you know, but come Friday morning, it'll be eyes on the prize, and again for the Korean Grand Prix. So they're going to soak this up. It's something I saw Michael Schumacher do, actually, when I was his teammate in '92. He would jump up and down with a third on the podium, and I watched him and I realised that, you know, he was soaking up the energy from these great moments, because there's so many difficult days in sport. You've really got to charge your batteries at moments like this, and make the best of it, and remember why you're doing it. And Vettel clearly has learned that lesson from Schumacher very well indeed.
Yeah, it looks like we've joined the queue, by the way, to get an interview with Sebastian Vettel. The world's media are mainly still on air, gearing up to speak to him, so we'll do that as soon as we can. But it's so